All right, welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Decoding with Cody. Today is Sunday, February 9th, 2025, the day of Super Bowl 59. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone who's in the live stream chat, please give me a thumbs up if the sound is working. I'll wait a minute for those thumbs up, and then, as usual, we'll get started. And just waiting to see if hello to Coffee Girl. Make sure the people give the thumbs up. Hello, JJ Recon. Hello, John Jingleheimer Smith. um, hello to my girlfriend, Maria, in the chat. Love you. Hello to Revelation Watchman. Hello to Walks with a Lion. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. Guys, I found something huge. If you guys are watching this stream, you guys are about to be blown away. I found something so big that no one's talked about with the Super Bowl. And I got to give a big shout out to Dr. Savage, the YouTube channel, because he often uses the Strong's Concordance of the Bible. And I've made it a challenge of mine to use the Strong's Concordance and the numbers in the Strong's Concordance more often. Okay. So what is the Strong's Concordance? So let me just type it in Chat GPT and we'll get an answer here. What is the Strong's Concordance? All right. So in short, this new technique, again, we're going to decode the Super Bowl. Not only are we going to use gematria, the practice of coding words into numbers, we're also going to use the Strong's Concordance. And in the Strong's Concordance, you have numbers. Each word is given a number. Okay, so let's just give the definition real fast. The Strong Concordance is a reference tool that provides a comprehensive list of every word in the Bible in its original Greek or Hebrew meaning. So each of these words is given a number. Okay, so yeah, so let me just bring it up. Hold on. So again, the Strong's Concordance, the exhaustive concordance of the Bible, and every, every word has a number. Basically, that's all I'm getting at here. I don't want to go into too much detail. But the point is, okay, I decided to look into the Super Bowl, right? And we're talking about the Bible here. We're talking about this piece of literature that essentially has coded the whole world, okay? And if you guys have watched any other channels and seen anybody use the Bible and used it to decode, it's mind-blowing, okay? The Bible is coded so perfectly, all right? And again, we're going to use this Strong's Concordance to blow your minds today, guys. Get ready to hold on to your hats, okay? Because this is crazy. And what I found today with the Strong's Concordance is just more proof that it needs to be used more often, especially by me. I'm going to start using it more if I can. So, with that out of the way, with that introduction out of the way, let's get into what I found today. So, this is Super Bowl, right? It's happening in New Orleans. And this is between the Philadelphia Eagles, the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys already know all that. But it's Super Bowl 59, okay? 59, okay? So this is the point of what I'm trying to make here. The number 59 is how big this number is with the Bible and how it connects to this Super Bowl. It should blow your mind, okay? So just remember that this is Super Bowl 59. And what did I find in the Strong's Concordance, right? That connects to the number 59. Okay, so here we go. So look at this, guys. I mean, just look at it. Considering that it's Super Bowl 59, I decided to look in the Strong's Concordance of the Bible, and I wanted to see what word in the New Testament is the 59 in the Greek Concordance. And what did I find? Well, I found the most perfect connection to this Super Bowl, okay? Number 59 in the Strong's Concordance is I believe you pronounce this agorazo. And what does agorazo mean? It means to buy, purchase, or redeem. Okay, I'll let that sink in for a second. Super Bowl 59 in the Strong's Concordance stands for to buy, to purchase, or to redeem. Okay, so let's think about the Bible. What is Jesus? Okay, well, let's just read this highlighted verse down here. What does Revelation 5:9 say? For you were slain, and by your blood you ransomed agorazo, which is the word 59 in the Strong's Concordance. 59 is agorazo. In Revelation 5:9, the word ransomed, agorazo, is used. Okay, do you guys understand this? Drop a thumbs up in the chat if you guys get what I'm picking down, what I'm laying down here. Super Bowl 59, Strong's Concordance 59 means to redeem. And in Revelation 5:9, it talks about agorazo, the saints. Jamie Ann, how do you not know what I mean here? Redeem, Christ the Redeemer. Super Bowl 59 is in the Saints Stadium, guys. The New Orleans Saints. Think about this. And big shout out to The Illusion on YouTube. Who are the New Orleans Saints? The New Orleans Saints Stadium is where the Super Bowl is being held. What is this logo? The fleur-de-lis. What does the fleur-de-lis represent? Slavery. When the Saints go marching in, right? Gold. I'm also going to talk about gold here. But this is not a coincidence, guys. Super Bowl 59 is in New Orleans, where the Saints play. And 59 is to redeem or purchase. Revelation 5:9 says, for you were slain, and by your blood you ransomed your people for God, for every tribe and language. And look how it says tribe, guys. Who are the Eagles playing tonight? They're playing the Chiefs, which is connected to tribes. Think about it. So in essence, agorazo, or number 59, symbolizes God's act of redeeming or redemption, using Jesus as purchasing the believers from sin through his sacrifice. Guys, not only is 59 in the Strong's Concordance to redeem, New Orleans is known for its slave auctions. Look at this. Read what this says, guys. Slave auction blocks and plaques in New Orleans. New Orleans was once the largest slave market in the United States during the 18th and 19th centuries. Enslaved Africans and African Americans were bought, sold, and traded in public spaces, including auction blocks, hotels, and marketplaces. Slaves were bought, sold in New Orleans. It was the biggest slave market. Now, this is Super Bowl 59 in the place where the largest slave market came. And in the Bible, Strong's 59 is To buy or redeem from slavery, from sin. Do you get it? Sin is the slavery, right? Derived, the word agorazo is derived from the Greek word agora, which means marketplace. Guys, New Orleans was the largest marketplace for slaves. The word 59 in the Bible comes from the word marketplace. And look at the gematria, just the basic English gematria of the word slave, guys. 59. And what does 59 in the Strong's Concordance mean? Agorazo, which means to redeem from slavery. What does the word redeemed equal in the same cipher? 59. How is this even possible, guys? I'm using multiple methods to point you to the same thing using one number. It doesn't matter who wins, Kevin. That's not the point of this decode. I told people multiple times this is not a place where we try to predict and bet on games. This is just a place where we break down what's really going on here. This is about slavery. Okay? What are the chances that the Strong's Concordance leads us to the number 59, agorazo, which means to redeem, and the word redeemed equals 59, like slave? Now, look at this. The biblical spiritual meaning of redeem in the New Testament, agorazo, can also mean to redeem in the sense that buying someone's freedom, especially in the context of slavery. Yeah, that's true. This could be connected to crypto, money, crypto, blockchain, enslaving. Crypto is going to be a big thing here. Trump is a crypto president. There's someone in the chat named Thorinator who says follow him if you want to know who wins. So yeah, go watch the people who are decoders and do these things full time. I don't decode sports full time. I'm not a good person to ask who wins. But there's a person in the chat named Thorinator who obviously is a sports decoder. So make sure you go check out him. But guys, not only is 59 in the Strong's Concordance to redeem or to buy, and the word redeemed equals 59, what happens if we go to Revelation 5:9? Let's read it. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to God by thy blood out of every kindred, tongue, people, and nation. Yeah, please hit the likes, guys. I'm exposing to you the biggest ritual that you can find here, you know. I've just used three different methods, three different ways to get back to the same thing. I used the Strong's Concordance, 59, to redeem. I used Revelation 5:9, where it mentions redeemed. And in gematria, basic ordinal English gematria, redeemed equals 59. And this is Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, which was the largest slave market in the 18th, 19th century. And look at what the word slave equals, 59. Now, how does this connect to Brazil, which has the Christ the Redeemer statue? Guys, we just had a news story about a plane crashing into a bus in Brazil. Why did we have that just before the Super Bowl? Because this whole NFL season started out with a game in Brazil. The game in Brazil was the Sao Paulo game, the first ever NFL game in Brazil, and the team that played in that game to start the season. Let's just read. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles opened the 2024 NFL season in Brazil facing the Green Bay Packers on September 6, 2024 in the Arena Corinthians. Guys, they started the season in Brazil, where the Christ the Redeemer statue is, not in the same city, but in the same country, in the Corinthians arena. What is Corinthians? It's a book in the New Testament. The game marked the first NFL game regular season matchup in Brazil and the first Friday night opening game in 50 years. The Eagles, who are in the Super Bowl now today, won that game 34-29. Guys, what's today? 2-9. While the game was held in Sao Paulo, the Christ the Redeemer statue is located in Rio de Janeiro, about 430 miles away. However, Eagles fans visiting Brazil took the opportunity to visit the iconic statue, with even some performing the Eagles chant in front of the Christ the Redeemer. Guys, the Philadelphia Eagles equals Christ the Redeemer. Oh, thank you, Barry. Yeah, I wanted to mention that. Guys, in Hebrew Strong's Concordance, thank you, Barry, for bringing this up. 59 Strong's. What is the Hebrew Strong's Concordance for 59? It's Abel. Abel. Like the one who was killed by Cain. But what is Abel equal in gematria? Actually, no, hold on. I guess I was mistaken on that, but still, Abel was the Hebrew word for Strong's Concordance, and Abel is derived from the word to breathe a vapor. So, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, but we're thinking about brothers, right? Abel was killed by his brother. Yeah, I just said that to Peter Gematria. I just did a slide about that. I don't know if you saw it. Peter Gematria, you just said the Bible, Revelation 5:9 is about redeeming. Exactly. And they sung a new song saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed. The word redeemed is in Revelation 5:9, guys. The word redeemed equals 5:9. And in the Strong's Concordance, 5:9 means to redeem. The word agorazo means to redeem. Okay, so this is like three different ways that we get back to the same redeemer, right? And again, the Eagles, who are in the Super Bowl today, in Super Bowl 59, they opened the season in the same country that Christ the Redeemer statue is located. The Philadelphia Eagles equals Christ the Redeemer. Now, big shout out to Germatrinator, who covered this game in the beginning of the season on September 6th. He covered this game in Brazil. And look at the two quarterbacks who played in the game in Brazil, the first ever game in Brazil. What are their names, guys? The Green Bay Packers quarterback, Love, and the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, Hurts. Where does that get you guys? Love hurts. What did Christ do out of love? He was allowed his body to be hurt. Love hurts, and Jesus felt it too. His body broken, his flesh torn apart, all to redeem the world's sin. A love so deep it bore the weight of all of our pain so that we might be healed. Think about it, guys. Love hurts. Who sings the song Love Hurts? Nazareth. Nazareth, guys. Love hurts. Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. Yes, thank you, Robert Frederick. That's perfect. Perfect. Love Hurts is sang by Nazareth, guys. Where was Jesus born? Nazareth. Jesus was allowed himself to be hurt in order to redeem, right? And again, the Eagles opened the season in Brazil with Love versus Hurts in the same country where the Christ the Redeemer statue is. And what does, in the same cipher, what does the Superdome? Today, the Super Bowl is going to be held in the Superdome, which equals 59, like Love Hurts like Super Bowl 59 in Roman numerals equals 59. And just 2 days ago, before the Super Bowl, we had a story of a plane crash in Brazil. Why is that important? Because the same day as the plane crash in Brazil, there was a movie that was released on the same day called Love Hurts, guys. So watch out for Valentine's Day. Why do I say watch out for Valentine's Day? Do you guys remember last year after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl on Valentine's Day, there was a shooting in at the celebration in Kansas City where the arrow is at? You guys get it? Cupid shoots his arrow through the heart. All right. Oh, I forgot to even mention in this game, in the beginning of the season, Love versus Hurts. Guess which quarterback got hurt, guys? Love. Love got hurt in the game between Love and Hurts. Okay, what a joke. Do you understand this? Like, Love got hurt in the game versus Love and Hurts. And then, just the other day in Brazil, the same country, a movie was released the same day as a plane crash in Brazil, and Love Hurts released the same day the movie. And again, Love Hurts equals 59 in the same cipher as Super Bowl LIX, which is Super Bowl 59 in Roman numerals equals 59. The Superdome, where the Super Bowl is going to be held this year, equals 59. Okay? But let's just bring this all back together because I told you New Orleans was once the location of the biggest slave market in the 18th, 19th century. Super Bowl 59. So this game back in on September 6th, 2024 in Brazil, the Love versus Hurts game, it happened on date numerology of 59. September 6th, 2024 equals 59. The guy who wrote the song Love Hurts is Boudleaux Bryant's, which equals 59. In the same cipher as Chiefs versus Eagles, which is the Super Bowl LIX, and buy or redeem, which again, this is the meaning of agorazo. 59 in the Strong's Concordance is to buy or redeem, and the phrase buy or redeem equals 59, like Super Bowl LIX, like Chiefs versus Eagles, like slave, like redeemed, like Negro. And again, the 59 is a huge number with Black history. Black history is all connected to the 59 because slave equals 59, Negro equals 59. What is the month we're in right now, guys? We're in Black History Month. And just to reiterate this, Love versus Hurts, the first game of the season in Brazil, Love versus Hurts in Brazil. That the Superdome is where this is called the Caesar Superdome. It's also called the Superdome, which equals 59, like Love Hurts, like Super Bowl LIX. But guys, this is where it all comes together. Look at this. I told you this is all connected to the 59 slavery and Black History Month. We're currently in Black History Month, which is February. That means the Super Bowl is in Black History Month. Well, what does that mean? The Super Bowl literally has the colors. The Super Bowl has the colors of the Black History colors. Look at this. The Chiefs wear red and yellow, and the Eagles wear green. So look, here's your Chiefs, your red and your yellow, and the Eagles have the green. So you have your red, your yellow, and your green. The three colors of the Super Bowl teams, right? So that's why this all goes back to Black history, right? So again, just to reiterate, slave equals 59, redeemed equals 59. Revelation 5:9, it says, has redeemed us to God. Redeemed equals 59. The word 59 in the Strong's Concordance means to redeem, right? Now this is where it gets crazy, guys. Hold on to your hats here, because now we got to talk about the gold and the money. The gold will Will the United States pull another gold trick? Do you guys remember when the United States made everyone turn in their gold during the Great Depression because they wanted to take the gold? Well, the Super Bowl is happening in the New Orleans Stadium, the team with the gold logo, right? Trump has been talking about a golden age. Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback of the Super Bowl, just named his daughter Golden. Trump was just given a golden pager by Israel. So it's all connected to gold, guys. But this, guys, should blow your mind. Now, we need to take the word, the agorazo, which is 59 in the Greek, right? Like Super Bowl 59. And we need to take it and we need to translate the word in gematria for the word agorazo. The Greek word agorazo in Greek isosophy is 982, guys. 982 in the Greek. So again, just to reiterate, what did I do here? I took the word agorazo, which in the Greek is this word right here. I decoded it in Greek and I get 982. And what did I find on my surprise, guys? Look, what is the gematria in English gematria? Latin gematria, one of the most important ciphers in English. What is the gematria of President Donald Trump? 982. Donald Trump is going to be the first president to be at the Super Bowl today. The 59th word in the Strong's Concordance translates to this Greek number 982, which is the gematria in English of President Donald Trump. Now, President Donald Trump was just given a golden pager. So why did I put Gold Apollo Corporation Limited here? What does that mean? Well, this is the company who made the pagers that exploded last year on February 17th or on September 17th, Patrick Mahomes' birthday, the quarterback for the Chiefs. Israel carried out an attack on Hezbollah and they exploded the pagers. The pagers that exploded were made by Gold Apollo Corporation Limited, which equals President Donald Trump in the same cipher. And it's 982, which is the gematria of the Greek word for redeem. So that is why just a few days ago, Trump received a golden pager from Israel. Yes, the United States. So, okay. So here's the pager. This made by Gold Apollo Corporation Limited, right? And you can see these pagers that exploded in people's pockets on 9/17, which is again is Patrick Mahomes' birthday, the quarterback for the Chiefs. And at 3:30, right? There's your 33 code. But how does this tie to gold, guys? Everything is tied to the gold. Why did Trump receive a golden pager? Why did Patrick Mahomes name his daughter Golden? And why did Trump proclaim a golden age after he was elected or before he was elected? And why is this company that made the pagers called Gold Apollo Corporation? Well, what happened in the United States when Franklin Roosevelt? Now remember, when the airplane crashed a few days ago, oh, the Super Bowl was kicking off at 3:30 Pacific time. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. Thank you, Susan. You guys get this? The pager says 3:30 on it. And the Super Bowl is starting on Pacific time at 3:30 today. But let's go back to the gold. All this gold stuff, right? And we're talking about redeeming. Remember, I took the word redeem in the Greek and it came out to 982, which is the gematria of President Donald Trump and Gold Apollo Corporation Limited. Okay? What happened with Franklin Roosevelt on April 5th, 1933? What happened? Yes, the United States required to redeem their gold under Executive Order 6102, issued by Franklin Delano Roosevelt on April 5th, 1933. The order forbade the hoarding of gold coins, gold bullion, and gold certificates by U.S. citizens and required them to return them in or to redeem them for paper currency. Okay, so I've just talked about gold. I've just talked about slavery, Christ redeeming of sins, right? Right? But now we're talking about redeeming of the gold, which happened after the Great Depression. The country was in the midst of a Great Depression and there was a banking crisis. People were hoarding their gold, which reduced the money supply and made economic recovery difficult. The government wanted to increase its control over the monetary policy and stabilize the economy. Citizens were required to turn in their gold to the Federal Reserve at a fixed rate of 2067 per ounce. Guys, 2067 is like the number 267. What's the Philadelphia area code? Anyone know what the Philadelphia area code is? The Philadelphia area code is 267, guys. It says here the United States required citizens to turn in their gold at a Federal Reserve at a fixed rate of 2067, 267, like the area code. And again, why is all this connected? And why is Roosevelt here? What just happened in Philadelphia? Did we not just get a plane crash near Roosevelt? See if I can find it. You guys remember this? Jet Air Rescue Ambulance said it was unlikely anyone aboard survived the crash. 7 dead, 24 injured after air ambulance in Philadelphia. Right? Where was this at? Let me find it here. Right here, Roosevelt Mall. Right there, Roosevelt. Okay? Who was it that made the citizens turn in their gold in 1933, guys? Roosevelt. So, yeah, I know there's lots of people sharing stuff in the chat. I'm just trying to get through the presentation and then I'll jump into the chat. But what do you guys think? This is all about the number 59, which connects to redemption, redeeming, redeeming slaves and redeeming gold. Okay, that's why you have all this gold stuff, right? And it was Roosevelt who redeemed the gold, who wanted people to turn in and redeem their gold for paper money. Yeah, and the plane crash in DC that happened a few days before was near Roosevelt Island too. So both of the plane crashes were near Roosevelt, and it was Roosevelt who made the gold, made people turn in their gold. You guys get it? And Trump is promising a golden age. Yeah, and it could connect to the Golden Gate Bridge too, right? Yeah, watch the Golden Gate Bridge, who knows? But yeah, anyways, what did I do? I just connected. You guys like this is wild. Like I connected the 59 in the Bible to redeeming, which means to redeem, right? And then I connected it to the 982, which in the Greek word is 982, which takes us back to the Gold Apollo Corporation Limited, which is the people who made the pagers that were exploded, right? So I don't know what this means. This probably connects to cryptocurrency. This probably connects to money. I'm telling you guys, watch out for the financial stuff because this is not just about uh, things happening. Where do the Eagles play their football at? The Eagles play their football in Lincoln Financials Field, right? Lincoln Financial Field. And I just told you that Franklin Roosevelt made people turn in the gold. And then we had plane crashes in Philadelphia near Roosevelt Mall. And the Eagles play in Lincoln Financial Field, which is another reference to money. Okay. So I'm just saying, this is not just about, you got to talk about the money connections. There's always money stuff going on. There's always stuff going on with financial markets. And don't forget, I told you that the Strong's Concordance, Super Bowl 59 means to buy or purchase, like a market. Agorazo in the Greek word in the New Testament means to buy or to redeem. It comes from the root word agora, which means marketplace. Okay? So there you go. Your markets, the marketplace where you buy and sell. Wait, the pre-1933 coins had a chief on one side and an eagle on the other? Hold on a minute. Let me look that up. Pre-1933 gold coins, chief on one side and eagle on other. All right, it sounds like I'm referring to the Indian head gold coin, a series of US gold coins minted in 1907 to 1933, guys, which features a chief on one side and an eagle on the other. Wow. Do you guys understand what we just found here? Do you guys understand? Whoever that was in the chat, Mr. S, you're amazing. Do you guys understand? I didn't even know this. I was talking about redeeming gold in 1933, and I had no idea that the coin going up until that point had a chief and an eagle on both sides. Let's see if we can find it. Gold coin with chief and eagle. Huh. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly. There it is, guys. There's the Super Bowl right there. The Eagles versus the Chiefs. The gold age, the golden coin, the redeeming of the gold in 1933. These coins ran until 1933. I mean, come on now. If we aren't learning something here, I don't know what we're doing. I'm learning something here, guys. I mean, I just learned all this right now with you. Like, look at this. Like, this is your Super Bowl matchup. This is it. And this is in the city where the gold team plays, the Saints. Right? How much more obvious does it get here? So, I mean, there you go. You got the gold, the Saints, you got the gold coins, you got the golden age, you got the golden pager that Trump just received. Remember, Trump receives a golden pager, and the pagers that blew up last year against Hezbollah, they were the Apollo Gold brand. And and Patrick Mahomes' daughter is named Golden Mahomes. Golden Mahomes, right? Golden Ray is her name, Golden Ray Mahomes. So again, I don't know if anyone has brought any of this up on their channel before. Maybe somebody else said it, but I mean, so these coins ran until 1933. Okay, the Indian head $5 gold coin, half eagle. The side features a Native American chief wearing a feathered headdress. Indian head gold coin. Let's see what that equals in gematria. Oh my gosh. Indian head gold coin. 148, man. Donald J. Trump. 148. Let's just bring up the 148s and the 888s. Let's just do this. Um, Super Bowl LIX, which is the Super Bowl this year. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City, right? So we got the 148 and the 888. You see that? Kansas City equals 148 and 888. Super Bowl LIX 148 888. Donald J. Trump 148 888. Indian head gold coin 148 888. Apparently that's what they call these coins. So let's think about it, guys. If this is predictive programming for the Super Bowl, which team is on the head? The Chief. And who's the team behind? The Eagle. So, I mean, is this not pretty clear that the Chiefs will win this game? Like the Chief is on the head, right? And the Eagle is on the tails. So, yeah, I mean, that's just my observation. Yeah, and we have the coin toss in the Super Bowl too. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good thing to think about too. The Eagles could redeem their loss. That's true. The Eagles could redeem their loss from a few years ago against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So there's also that narrative. Again, I'm not selecting a winner here. I'm just throwing out all the options. But let's see. But yeah, anyways, thank you for that addition. Mr. X, I think, was the guy who added that. But for those of you just getting in, you guys got to go back and watch from the beginning. This is full of crazy info, man. You're not going to find this kind of info any other place besides in this community. Other decoders also sharing amazing info, but like where are you going to find Revelation 5:9 talking about redeeming, which is the Super Bowl this year, 59, and the Greek word 5:9 in the Greek lexicon is to redeem. And the word redeemed equals 59, like slave, right? So, and then I translated this in the Hebrew or in the Greek concordance. I translated this to the Greek word, which comes out to 982, which leads us to President Donald Trump, which leads us to the Gold Apollo Corporation Limited, which again, they're the company that made the pagers that blew up. And then that's why Trump got a golden pager. And that connects us to the redeeming of the gold in 1933 because people were hoarding their gold coins, right? And then we just found out, thanks to a subscriber, that the gold coins that they had on the front and the back were the Chief and the Eagle, which is the Super Bowl this year. I mean, it's just crazy. So let's go to the chat and let's see what you guys have to say. All right. Does anyone want to jump on the stream? If not, we're going to end this stream rather quickly because I'm probably going to have to do another stream tomorrow. So, somebody says in the chat, why did you redeem it? TikTok that. What do you mean? I'm supposed to TikTok the phrase, why did you redeem it? I don't have TikTok though. Wow, somebody says in the chat, Targeted Truther Girl says, and I'm 59, and something told me to look up 59 in the Strongs before he mentioned it. Jesus redeemed us. That's crazy. Robert Frederick says the Eagles have been a Philadelphia institution since they began their beginning in 1933, when a syndicate headed by the late Bert Bell and Ludwig Ray purchased the former Frankfurt Yellow Jackets. Okay, so let's look into that. The Eagles. Look at that, 1933, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, I just cracked this whole code that I haven't seen anyone talking about. I just told you that this is about the redeeming of gold in 1933 by the government. And this is all about the golden age stuff with Trump and the golden coins that ran up until 1933 was the Chiefs and the Eagles. There was a chief on one side and an eagle on the other. People in the chat think the score is going to be 19-33. That would be crazy. But what is the chances, guys, that the Philadelphia Eagles were founded in 1933, the same year that they redeemed the gold? Like that's it, guys. There's no one else that's told you this yet, right? Has anyone else seen this? Like we just connected all this perfectly to the year 1933, and the franchise was established in 1933 as the replacement for the bankrupt Frankfurt Yellow Jackets. Wow, craziness. Yeah, that's true too. People in the chat are talking about Apollo Creed. Remember, Apollo Creed, uh, the Rocky movie is connected to Philadelphia too. So Mr. S, the guy who shared with us the coin thing, Cody, this all points to Apollo Creed. Today is son Michael B. Jordan's birthday. Interesting. Articles in the news today about everything time the Philadelphia teams win championships, there's a stock market crash. Yeah, there is that too. Oh, and just so you guys know, do you know how I took this word? So do you guys see how I took this word for redeem, agorazo, and I translated to the Greek, which is 982? And you guys know how I talked about the sum of all fears? Well, wait till you see this. The sum of all fears, I think, is a stock market crash, guys. That's what I think it is. The sum of all fears. 982, guys. President Donald Trump, 982. There you go. And what's the chances that the 59 word in the Strong's Concordance points us to the Greek word, which equals 982, like President Donald Trump, and 982 is the gematria of the sum of all fears. The movie that I just made a decode about the other day. I just did a decode about how Donald Trump coming to the Super Bowl connects to the Sum of All Fears movie. And now we have the gematria to prove it. 982. And these are the two basic most prominent um, big number ciphers in gematria. These are the two most reliable, most infallible ones that you can find in these type, and they both have the 982. Okay? That's not a coincidence, guys. Absolutely not. Does agora mean fear too? In what language? Hold on. Let me just look that up. Well, agoraphobia is the fear of open or crowded places. Well, the Super Bowl is going to be a pretty open and crowded place. I mean, that's also interesting too. Agoraphobia is the fear of crowded places. The Super Bowl is a open and crowded place. Hmm. And again, the word agora means marketplace. Let's see what agora equals. Uh, well, it has the 93. This 93 is actually pretty big. Christ the Redeemer equals 93. And Philadelphia equals 93. Saturn equals 93. This actually equals Japan. So yeah, it has a Japan connection here. And I think Japan's going to be a big part of this, to be honest. But that's just my hunch. All right, let me go back to the chat. There's so many people in the chat sharing things. Hold on. ZRGTV says Kansas City, Missouri, United States equals 402. Nuclear power plant accident, 402. Kobe Bryant helicopter crash, 402. Digital Revolution says the sum of all fears equals 176. Yeah, that's a huge number. The 176 is a huge number tied to Donald Trump, Back to the Future, Guy Fawkes Day, which was the election this year, was on Guy Fawkes Day. I did a whole video about the number 176. But 88 plus 88 equals 176. So that there's a whole bunch to talk about with that number. And remember, the reason, as Christy Bell is saying, the reason that the 1933 gold coins needed to be confiscated or redeemed is because of the stock market crash. So I'm just saying, it doesn't seem good for markets, guys. I mean, a lot of people think that the Eagles will win and be redeemed. I don't know. I don't know. Mr. S is talking about the CBDCs and the UBI, right? Yeah. I think this all plays into that. Somebody in the chat saying Japan is supposed to invest 80% of its money into digital currency this week. Really? Somebody says I should look up all fears. Ah, interesting. All fears equals Mahomes, the quarterback for the Chiefs. Huh. And you guys remember the hurricane? Just to add on to this, do you guys remember the hurricane that went through New Orleans where the Super Bowl is this year? Look at the name of the hurricane that hit New Orleans in 2005. Look at the name Mahomes, the quarterback for the Chiefs that's going to be in the Super Bowl today. And look at the name Katrina, a 3 out of 4 cipher match. Mahomes and Katrina. Now, Katrina happened 8, 9. Let me show you how long ago that happened. Katrina happened on 8/29, right? August 29th, 8/29, okay? 8/29 is the 145th prime number, right? Like the word three-peat, like Patrick Mahomes is trying to three-peat, equals 145. Today is 145 days after Patrick Mahomes' birthday, and he can three-peat, which equals 145. Katrina happened on August 29th in New Orleans, which is the 145th prime number. And if you go from the release date of the Sum of All Fears movie, which I already connected, it's 829 days. You see that? Katrina on 8/29, which is the 145th prime, today's 145 days after Patrick Mahomes' birthday, and today is 8290 days after the Sum of All Fears released. And Katrina, the hurricane in New Orleans, was on 8/29. Patrick Mahomes, his last name, is a 3 out of 4 cipher match to Katrina. And look, notice that the phrase all fears equals 74 and 29, like Mahomes, like Katrina. Like Jesus equals 74, right? Like gospel equals 74 and 29, Messiah 74 and 29, Messiah 74-29, gospel 74-29, Mahomes 74-29, Katrina 74-29, all fears. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let me go back to the chat. Hold on. I know there's a lot of people in the chat here. Somebody says there was a blackout in a cricket game today. Interesting. You guys know I've been talking about blackouts. Shy. Hello, Shy. Another longtime great subscriber. Michael Jackson's birthday is August 29th. Yep. Yep, sure is. Uh, Former name of the Caesars Dome is Louisiana Superdome and Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Yeah, I didn't try the gematria on those. Uh, I'm just checking your comments, guys. Keep dropping the info in the chat, and I'll bring up your comments. Brandon Joseph says Cody and the crew are dropping hammer blows on the Matrix today. Yeah, guys, this channel is growing, and we're making an impact. We're getting info out here, and it's not because of me, guys. It's not just me doing this. You guys are leading me to more connections than I would ever be able to find myself. So give yourselves, give Jesus, give God the most glory, but also give yourselves a pat on the back because you guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you guys for always liking, commenting, sharing. Um, this channel's blowing up right now, so let's keep the momentum going and let's make an impact here. Like that's all I want to do. Somebody says Caesar Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana equals 666 in reverse caps. Interesting. Cody, this was the first message of 420's Bingo movie. 1991 was about Green Bay Packers. From the release date to today, Super Bowl 59 is 402 months. The Bingo movie. I need to look into that. That's pretty interesting, though. Mr. S says Billy Joel hinted at a blackout last year. His birthday is 5/9. What did he do to? What did Billy Joel do to hint at a blackout? Oh, and in regards to in the Strong's Concordance of the Hebrew, in regards to Abel equaling 59, think about it, guys. Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. Cain killed Abel, so basically Cain and Abel did not have brotherly love, right? So yeah, I think this Abel connection is also big. But let's see if we can find this connection between Billy Joel, Blackout. Ah, he had a song called Turn the Lights Back On. Huh. Interesting. Turn the lights back on. I mean, you guys know that blackouts have been a huge symbolism. Kendrick Lamar's nickname is Oklahoma, which hints at Obama. Well, I mean, considering we just talked about Obama or Black History, and this month is Black History Month. Well, Obama's nickname was Renegade, his Secret Service name. Notice how renegade equals 59, right? Like slave equals 59, like Negro equals 59, like the blues, like blues is a very black thing. Blues equals 59. The word Rasta, another black thing, 59. Um, what else? Redeemed. I talked about already in this thing, but the word redeemed equals 59. So lots of 59s. Super Bowl 59. And notice how redeemed equals Super Bowl in the same cipher also. 41. But yeah. Going back to the chat, thank you to all the 353 of you in here. Wow. Man, you guys are you know what? I just want to say thank you again, guys. Thank you guys so much to all 353 of you that are showing up here. If it's even true. But I hope it is. Blackout in the entire country of Sri Lanka yesterday, huh? Well, I know that Sri Lanka often has blackouts, but that is interesting. It was just yesterday. Um, yeah, I've already talked about how the Eagle has landed and the Apollo moon landing is connected to this. But yeah, Apollo has been a huge theme because Trump is pretty much like a Apollo symbol. "101" is the 29th prime number. Actually, 101 is the 26th prime number. But thank you, Richard. I don't know if you just mistyped that. Because 101 is the 26th prime, the 29th prime. Um, what's the 29th prime? The 29th prime is well, I know it's not 101. I can't think of it right now, but I know it's not 101. Somebody says 119 million viewers predicted to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah. Joseph, he just got in here. Man, Joseph, you missed a heck of a stream, man. This might be one of my best decodes. I mean, yeah, you might want to. I don't know if you're gonna. You could probably just go back and watch it and get the gist of it. But yeah, I just connected the 59 to everything. And what we found with the gold coins, yeah, 109 is the 29th prime. That's what it is. But here, Joseph, let me just give a quick overview for you. So I went to the Strong's Concordance for Super Bowl 59, and I found the 59th word to mean redeem, to buy, to purchase, or redeem. Okay, well, again, this is Super Bowl 59, and the word redeemed equals 59. Now, look at this. In Revelation 5:9, it says the word redeemed. Now, look at this. New Orleans, where the Super Bowl 59 is, was one of the largest black slave auctions. So basically, you're talking about redeeming, right? And remember, Joseph, you know, because we've had all this Brazil plane crash stuff, the Christ the Redeemer statue is in Brazil, and the game that started the season was Love Hurts. Well, Jesus had to be hurt in order to redeem, right? His love hurt him. The love he had put him through pain in order to redeem, right? So this is all connected to the love hurts. Notice that in the KV exception cipher, the Superdome, Love Hertz, Super Bowl, LV, LIX all equals 59. And we had that movie Love Hurts come out. Nazareth, right? Nazareth is where Jesus was born. Nazareth sang the song Love Hurts the same day that the plane crashed in Brazil, where the Christ the Redeemer statue is. We had the movie Love Hurts come out. Now, and again, don't forget Chiefs versus Eagles equals 59, Super Bowl LIX 59. The phrase buy or redeem, which is the meaning of agorazo, 59 means to buy or redeem. So if you type that in, buy or redeem equals 59. Negro, slave, we're talking about redeeming slaves. Yeah, Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, he's been all connected to these plane crashes. Black Mamba equals 59. But look at this, Black History Month, Joseph. The three colors on the Black History Month, the red, the yellow, the green. That's the three colors on the two teams. And Revelation equals 59. Yeah, thank you, Joseph. Revelation equals 59. But look at this, Joseph. When you take the Greek word agorazo to mean redeem and you translate it in the Strong's Concordance, and then you take it to the Greek isosophy, you get 982, bro. And look at the gematria of President Donald Trump. 982 in the same cipher as Gold Apollo Corporation Limited. That's the company that made the exploding pagers from last year. Literally, man, that's the company that made the exploding pagers. Gold Apollo Corporation Limited equals President Donald Trump, 982. Like the Greek word redeem equals 982. Now look at this. This all connects to 1933, bro. Like you might want to share this one. 1933, the United States forced the people to redeem their gold under Executive Order 6102 and hoarding their gold coins. Roosevelt Roosevelt made them redeem their gold. Remember, we had the Philadelphia plane crash in Philadelphia near Roosevelt. Now, guess when the Philadelphia Eagles were founded, Joseph? 1933, the same year they made them redeem their gold. 1933. That's the same year that Roosevelt made them turn in the gold coins. Now, what's the gold coins have? The gold coins that were used until 1933 have the chief and the eagle on both sides. Like, this is the most mind-blowing. And this wasn't my find. Somebody in the chat found this. Who was it? Mr. X? Mr. S. Mr. S in the chat. He found that. This is your Super Bowl matchup. The Chiefs and the Eagles. The gold coins that were turned in 1933. These were held until 1933. The Eagles were founded the same year. So again, and this again, Trump just got a golden pager, and the company that makes it is called the Gold Apollo Corporation. And um, Patrick Mahomes, his daughter's name is Golden. I can see there's a lot of new people in the chat because everyone just now is saying wow about this. So thank you to all the new people in the chat. But yeah, this is crazy stuff, guys. Today is 220 days from Patrick Mahomes' birthday. Yeah, like Donald John Trump. But yeah, like this is what this is about, guys. This is the Super Bowl. The gold coins from 1933 have the chief and the eagle on both sides. And that's the year they made people turn in their gold. And this stadium, um, the stadium they're playing in today is the Saints. Jesus is about to redeem the Saints. Yeah, so that's basically the gist of it. I'm just trying to find the Saints thing here. So, and don't forget the Saints logo is the. I have to keep it down a bit, guys, because my girlfriend's going to bed. But hopefully, you guys can still hear me. Um, the Saints logo is the fleur-de-lis, which also represents freedom and slavery. Yeah, fleur-de-lis equals 666. Yeah, but again, the logo for the Chiefs or the Saints is gold, so we got another gold thing. No, the game doesn't start until. Is the game really like in 4 hours or something? What time does the game start? Anyway, let me close some of these slides here. But again, guys, it was Roosevelt who made them turn in the gold, and the plane crash in Philadelphia was in Roosevelt. So this thing with the 1933 gold coins, I'm telling you guys, I think they're gonna make people turn in their money or something. Like, I don't know. It just seems like there's a huge riddle here. Yeah, right here. The two pieces were stuck under World War One, caused gold to vanish from circulation. Neither coin circulated much. The quarter eagle in 1933, President Roosevelt stopped the issuance of gold coin. So yeah, it all connects to the year 1933, which again is the year the Eagles were founded. But yeah, Roosevelt does equal Super Bowl in all ciphers. You see that? Roosevelt, Super Bowl, four cipher match. There's a Roosevelt Hotel in New Orleans. Really? Hold on. The Roosevelt Hotel. Interesting. I'll have to look more into that because I'm assuming there's something there with that. Yeah, Alan Montoya, he was the Philadelphia pilot who crashed. He also equals Super Bowl and Roosevelt. This was the pilot who crashed in Philadelphia. Can you guys still hear me? I have to keep my voice down. I'm just making sure you guys can still hear me well. I need to contain my excitement. Okay. I'm just glad you guys can still hear me because I need to I get a bit too excited. My girlfriend's trying to sleep now. Yeah, there's a lot of people sharing stuff in the chat, guys. So make sure you guys keep your eyes on the chat. All right. Glad you guys can still hear me. This mic must not be so bad. People in the chat talking about Bitcoin when they find out President Trump fills the US digital stockpile with XRP. Oh yeah, I mean that would be crazy. That's interesting, interesting thought. Susan Donahue says Dorothy's blue and white dress is symbolic of Mother Mary, 13, the number of Venus. Anyways, crypto confiscation. I don't know. You think they're going to try to make people turn in their crypto? I don't know about that. Yes, the chosen one does equal 131, just like the Super Bowl. And Joseph, gonna be a wild one tonight. Yeah, it is. I've already shown lots of connections with XRP, guys. Over many videos on my channel, I've talked about XRP, cryptocurrency, the new digital system. So I definitely know what you're talking about. But I don't want to like bring up a bunch of pages and like do a deep dive into it. But and again, thank you to all the 347 of you. I think I think this decode is doesn't need to be too much longer because yeah, it's already been kind of long. So we'll be 5 more minutes and then we'll yes, it was the executive order 6102. That was the executive order for the gold redeeming of the gold. Executive order 6102. April 5th. That's Satoshi Nakamoto's birthday, the founder of cryptocurrency. This was the day they made him turn that in. And guys, don't forget, gold. Um, in Chaldean, one of the oldest ciphers in gematria, gold equals 17. Well, 59 is the 17th prime number. Gold equals 17. So this is Super Bowl 59. And this is in the Saints Stadium. 82 is the gematria of saints. And 59 or 82 is saints. Wow, saints equals 17. Okay, look at that. In Chaldean, saints equals 17 and gold equals 17 and saints equals 82. Interesting fact, I believe today Joe Biden is 8282. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, he sure is. Joe Biden today on the Super Bowl is 82 years and 82 days old. And again, Saints, the Super Bowl is in the Saints Stadium. And Saints equals 82, right? And equals 17 like gold. And what is 82? Well, 82 is the 59th composite number. Today is Super Bowl 59. 82 is the 59th composite number. Okay. So there's a whole connection with the 82 here. But that's not a big one, guys. That's just a addition. 82 equals 666, huh? Interesting. And what cipher? 82. Huh. Yeah, 82 equals 666 in reverse Sumerian. Interesting. Um, but yeah, guys, I'd better get ready to wrap it up. Oh yeah, I remember that, Joseph, when Biden came out 82 minutes late at 2:22 p.m. on 2222. Yeah, I do remember that. That was crazy. I had just started my channel. I had just started like 2 weeks prior to that. I remember you shared my or I shared your video or something. That was like one of the first interactions me and you had, Joseph, was that video of Joe Biden. Because I had just started my channel recently after that. Somebody's saying we need a connections made live counter on the screen. Yeah, I wish I had that. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate you coming. Thanks to all the people who stayed in the chat. Thank you to all 348 of you. Uh, I appreciate every single one of you. Joseph says 82 on the COVID pill, COVID 82. Yeah. Yeah, Ohio is the 17th state. So yeah, there is an Ohio connection there. Thank you, McDaniel. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming. Thank you to Shy. Yeah, Love Hurts, the film released 2 days before the Super Bowl, and the Eagles are going for their second championship. That is interesting. Check out the US debt clock secret image. It's the American super cycle, a golden age of wonders, complete with an orb and a smart city, the wheat harvest of humanity. The US debt clock secret image. Where's that at? Secret image. Click on the top right corner. Ah, I see. Is this what you guys are talking about? Huh. Look at this. This is the eclipse, guys. This looks like the eclipses we just had. Did you see this A over there? What is this, man? Huh. The Golden Age of Wonders super cycle. The America super cycle. Huh. That is interesting. I need to look more into this. Yeah, the wheat, separating the wheat from the chaff, the harvest. I wish I could zoom in. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Yeah, I don't know if I can zoom in, but that's super interesting. A golden age of wonders. A golden age of wonders. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I'll look more into it because there's definitely something there. It's in your last video, Visionary Vet. Okay, guys, make sure you go check out Visionary Vet. I guess you covered this. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, this might have something to do with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, golden age, digital money. Yeah, but if you guys missed the stream, please go back and watch. There's so much information in here. I learned so much. And yeah, make sure you guys go check out Visionary Vet's channel. He said he covered this on there, so make sure you guys check out his channel. Uh, Mama Cerie says Trump is going to make Bitcoin available at ATMs to buy and hold. He's going to use it to bring down the debt. Uh, let's see. But yeah, here's Visionary Vet, guys. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel as well. Joseph is asking if I'm going to bed or staying up. I don't know. It's going to be on at 12:30 here, midnight is when it starts. So if I stay up for the game, I'll be up till 4 a.m. So I don't know if I care so much about NFL to stay up till 4 a.m., but we'll see. We'll see how much energy I have. Huh. Yeah, I saw this on Fletcher's channel. What's his name? Steve Fletcher, 222. He talked about how the friend's Chandler is wearing the Caesar crown on the back of his jacket on the last episode. Steve Fletcher actually shared my video the other day and he got me a lot of views, so I appreciate him for that. Big shout out to him. I think that's his name, right? Steve Fletcher. If you guys don't know who Steve Fletcher is, make sure you guys check him out. I mean, he shared, I don't know a lot about his channel yet because I hadn't watched his channel before. So I'm gonna watch more of his videos. But again, he helped me. Oh, okay. Somebody in the chat says Steve sent me here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you to Steve Fletcher. He helped me get so many subs and help my channel grow. So I appreciate him so much for that. And I watched a few of his videos, and he seems like a super smart and super blessed. So much love and God bless to Steve Fletcher and to everyone in the chat. And we're gonna end this stream here. I've covered everything that I needed to cover. I think I've done enough Super Bowl decoding. And don't be surprised if you see me back here again tomorrow. Depending on what happens in the Super, look, I don't think there'll be any way that I don't come on and do another decode tomorrow. Something's gonna happen that I'm gonna have to decode. So um, we'll see what happens at the game, guys. Have a great night out there. Don't let your energy get caught up in the game too much. It's all rigged. It's all scripted. But let's see what kind of symbolism they give us at the halftime show and at the game and the score and the final. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming. And much love. God bless to all of you. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow night. And take care, everyone.